Just a little bit about Kappa Omega. Its founding, as you heard, just 11 short years after the fraternity was founded. Actually 12 years, I'm sorry. The late brothers S.J. Lewis, William Justin Carter, George Bowler, Frank Jefferson, M.H. Layton, and S.F. Riley determined it necessary to form a chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated in the state capital of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Kappa Omega was one of 10 graduate chapters chartered that year, the second graduate chapter in the 2nd district. The aforementioned brothers were doctors, lawyers, esteemed educators, editors, entrepreneurs, who saw it necessary to establish a chapter of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, tasked with service to their fellow citizens in accordance with our 4 cardinal principles. And I stand before you today to tell you that in this chapter are doctors, lawyers, esteemed educators, editors, entrepreneurs, and other professional men who stand up and they rise up every morning to look out over the Harrisburg, York, and Lancaster communities to see what is needed and try to fulfill it. And we will continue to strive to do so. At this time, I would like to introduce to you the current boss list of Kappa Omega chapter for a few remarks. Brother Bernard Fisher.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Executive Board of Kappa Omega Chapter, on behalf of all the committee chairpersons of Kappa Omega, on behalf of all of our hardworking brothers who are members of Kappa Omega Chapter, we'd like to welcome you here to our fraternity house on this Harrisburg rainy evening. Certainly, we know how much you love us to come out in this bad weather to be a part of this evening. I'm sure your loved ones who will be installed as officers of our great chapter are most appreciative as well. Brother Nate just indicated or read a lot of the history, or some of the history of Kappa Omega. Our chapter historian, Brother Eugene Spells, usually shares information with us, and it's an ongoing learning process when you're a Q, when you're an Omega man. I celebrated my 48th anniversary on October 9th, being a Q, and I'm still learning. It's a humbling experience to be a man, an Omega man. Without humility, we're nothing. It's a great opportunity to have friends that you have something in common with, and that those friends will be your friends until, as we say, we sing our last goodbye. Friendship is essential to the soul. Brotherhood is everything. All the brothers in this room understand the importance of living the life of a Q. We're not perfect people. We make mistakes. We fall out with each other. We fall out with each other. We fall out with each other. But it's okay because we love each other. In a family, you don't kill your brother or your sister because you fell out with them. You know, you argue with them, smack them in the head, give them a 7-Up, tell them to sit down, let's continue to be a family. And that's one of the most wonderful things about Omega Psi Phi. I've met some great brothers in Omega Psi Phi throughout the years. I've been associated with Kappa Omega Chapter as a person who came here without a job in 1977. And the first person I met playing basketball, and he was elbowing me to death, was Mike Elby at the Y. And from that friendship, we had many more friendships. The other thing in closing, I'd like to say this. There are a number of brothers who have gone on to Omega Chapter. Brothers who are great men in this Harrisburg community. As mentioned before, teachers, doctors, lawyers, therapists. But all joking aside, right, I think our commitment is and must continue to be to uplift our community, to uplift those who have not had the opportunities that we've had. We have to keep pushing forward and uplifting our community. In closing, I will close with this little phrase. And you know, a lot of times people want to be popular, they want to have money, you know, but the phrase goes like this, popularity is an accident. Money takes wing. The only thing that endures is character. In this room tonight, you have some of the greatest men that you'll ever meet, members of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity, who have all the character necessary to continue to change the world. Thank you.
Hey, Brother Nate, my task is to welcome you, and we'd like to give a special thanks to our first Grand Boss, Brother Ricky Lewis, for coming all the way to Harrisburg to share this moment with us. I saw you down in New Orleans, proud of the new role that you have, and so wish Godspeed to you, my brother. Our task is to welcome our new leaders and also to pay tribute to the brothers that are leaving, our past officers. And, you know, Kappa Omega came into existence 11 years after the fraternity was founded. Kappa Omega is a real proud group of African American men here in Harrisburg, Lancaster, and your communities, doing a lot of positive things. You know, this is our Manna Cafe. We also have a mentor program, uplift program. We deal with blood donors, deal with sickle cell. We also have programs for autism. A lot of well-educated, strong black men have came in this quarter. You see Brother Roland up there, who was the first school board member of the Harrisburg City Schools. So we have a real rich and powerful history, and we just want people here to know that we're about doing the Lord's work and Omega's work. So on behalf of that, I'd just like to thank you for coming out and supporting us. Thank you very much.